Hi, Timberwolves fans. This is Sarah Pavlachik here with head men's soccer coach Doug Carter after a 2-1 defeat of number 16 Tiffin. Coach, great win.
Yeah, very much. I think it was a deserved win. I think we worked very, very hard, and it was a good contest all round.
So, Coach, last year I know you had a lot of success getting an early goal to put yourself ahead and kind of have a little bit of a cushion throughout the season. This year hasn't been quite the case, but today you saw getting the early goal ended up with the victory. Talk about what it feels like and what it means to get that early advantage.
Yeah, I think if you've got the earlier goal, it puts you immediately on the front foot. Maybe then from there you can hopefully relax and consolidate and really build upon that. I don't think that it happened today. Before we got the goal, we'd already hit the crossbar once in the 7th minute, and Johannes pulled off a couple of really good saves as well. So before anything's happened, the game really could have been 1-1. And Tiffin were more than in the game. But we've got that goal. Meyer was gone through on goal, beat the defender, and then kind of scooped it and knocked it past the goalkeeper. So we were thrilled to go 1-0 up. But they've got a goal back very, not that late afterwards, and we've conceded off a set piece, and that's just not acceptable.
Yeah, talking about the keepers, both for Northwood, Johannes Starobo, and for Tiffin, both keepers made amazing saves today, including 2 crossbar shots from Northwood, as well as a few great saves by their keeper. Talk about their keeper and Johannes in comparison.
Well, I think that their keeper pulled off some really big saves. Yes, we could argue that he was helped a little bit with the, I think we hit one off the crossbar from James Vaughan, long shot from 25 yards that looked like the keeper was beaten. But of course the crossbar intervened. And then the same, I think, from Adam Thomas. When that happened in the second half. If both of those goals have gone in, we would have, it would have enabled us to relax a little bit and possibly kill the game off. But as it was, Tiffin were very much in the game, very much on the front foot in terms of possession, and so it was a well-earned victory for us. Along the way, Johannes, I've come on here once before and criticised him for 1 goal, and today we've really got to say that he was instrumental in getting the victory for us because he's pulled off a couple of really big one-on-one saves, and if those don't happen, we're going to get beat today. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, there were definitely a few shots that they took that Johannes was in perfect position. The only way he could have made the stop was if he was that. So let's recap the goals. We have Maiwa, as you described, taking a ball from the defense, dribbling it around, and then chipping it past the goalkeeper. They scored the equalizer on a set piece. Then talk about the penalty kick that put Northwood ahead to give them the win. Dalton in the box, taken down, and then Keaton putting it away.
Yeah, in terms of before Dalton's actually got brought down, we've had some very, very good interplay. Some teams want to think that we are just going to go and be very direct, but here's a situation where we've been in the offensive third, and we've really had some good movement on the ball and off the ball. So given that, it's enabled Dalton to drive into the box, got brought down. I don't think there's any question that it was a penalty. And then after that, I can't tell you about Keaton actually scoring a penalty because I never look at them. So I just wait to see who cheers and who doesn't. So obviously we cheered, and I was grateful for that.
Yeah, so that was your first penalty kick of the season, in case you didn't look at that. Maiwa had one earlier in the year, missed the PK, but then he followed up on the rebound. So this is your first actual converted penalty kick of the year. But that gave you the game-winning goal, and then you were able to run out the rest of the clock. Yeah,
from there, Tiffin, like I said, I think they really pushed forward. We probably defended a little bit too deep, and we sank in a little bit too much. But from there, they've had a couple of half chances, put us under pressure from set pieces, and I do think we have to defend a lot better from set pieces right now. It's one of the areas we're going to have to improve upon. But for us, we had no problem really kind of sitting back, trying to absorb some of the pressure, and then seeing if we could get something extra on the counter-attack. And to be fair, we could have hit them once or twice on the counter-attack as well. James De Cosmo worked incredibly hard, had a couple of opportunities. So I'd like to think at the end of the day it was a really hard-fought contest. I think Tiffin are probably going to feel like they should have got something out of the game, and for us, we feel like we might have just edged it and done enough.
All right, well, the Timberwolves took away a 2-1 win over number 16th ranked Tiffin. Let's look moving forward. The entire season so far has been at home. You have one more home game within that stretch, and then you're looking on to go to Ohio down for a few games down there. Talk about what it's going to be like to go on the road moving forward.
It's a complete reversal from last year, where we basically started off the season on the road in September, and then in October we played a lot at home. So now we've got completely the opposite to do. We really pride ourselves at the best of times that our home location is going to be a bit of a fortress for us. So looking forward, first of all, we've got Finley on Sunday. Hopefully we're going to get, we're going to work hard, and we'll have the utmost respect for Finley. I know that Andy's got a team that is much improved. So I think that is going to be another difficult game for us. And then next week we'll go on the road. We've got Ohio Dominican and Lake Erie. So both of those teams, they're going to play on turf, the AstroTurf. So it's going to be it's going to be really imperative for us that we have another good week of practice and that we get ready to go down there. Then from there on Tuesday, we've got St Joseph's away. So we're on the road a lot, not only particularly next week, but thankful that St Joseph's have agreed to play us.
All right, Coach. Well, 2-1 win over Tiffin today. Take on Finley on Sunday at noon for Cancer Awareness Week. Come on out, show some support for some cancer awareness. Coach, thanks so much for being with us.
Sarah, thank you very much. Go Timberwolves.